Look what we got here, y'all. We got the Mukkpet Ninja. Now this is supposed to be a dual motor e-bike, and we're fixing to open this box up and see what it looks like. Let's go. Got E-bike kid gonna open the box. Let's do it. All right. So we can't really tell what got in here because it's well packaged. E-bike kid's getting the foam out. So we got the Mukkpet Ninja. We're finna open it up. So I guess this is the contents. I can feel there's some tools in here, probably the charge and the pedals. So we'll put that aside. Oh, this is the charger. So we got the charger and the accessories right here. So put that over there, E-bike kid. Off right there. So here we go. We got the front wheel. So it looks like that we have a 180 rotor. All right, Jacoy. Hold the box right quick. Let's get it on out. We're gonna pull it. 1, 2, oh, dang. 1, 2, 3, go. Ugh. Come on, get on out of there. There we go. All right, move the box out the way. It's pretty light, y'all, by the way. Ow. All right, let's sit it down. So this.
You don't want to lay it on the box?
No, it's good. It's good. Gotta just move the pedal. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. Okay, let's grab that. So here is the second battery right here, y'all. Send foam. Make sure we get everything out of the box. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and open this box and see what we have inside. By the way, guys, I love doing reviews on e-bikes because the best thing about it, I'm not really in for the money. I'm in because I get e-bikes. The more e-bikes I get, the more my family can ride, right? That's right. Okay, so what we have here, put it out one at a time. What is that?
A box in a box.
It's a box in the box?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
No, you did not.
Gotta open the box. See what that is. That is a
light.
That's a headlight. So we have a headlight. We're gonna put that back in the box. Okay, open this box up right here. Oh, we got 2 chargers. Doesn't it make sense? It makes sense to have 2 batteries, 2 chargers. That's right. So we're gonna just open up one. We already know we have another charger, so we're gonna open this one up just to see what we got here. So take it out of wrapping so we can know exactly what we have. I like to see chargers that's pushing about 3 amps at least. 4 would be better. 2 just too slow for me. So we got a 3 amp charger. Hooray! And it has a fan. I already know about this charger right here. They do charge fast, by the way, y'all. So
let me see the fan.
So here's the fan. So this one doesn't have a heat sink that's built around that doesn't get really hot like some other charger does. So this one has a cooling fan, so that way you can hold this charger without burning your hands. We have the pedals that's included in the box with the bike. Here is the display. Now this is the first time I was seeing the display not attached to the handlebars.
Yeah, that is true.
So we have display. We'll get that out in a minute. And here are the garments that holds the display onto the handlebars. And then last but not least, we also have a toolkit and a manual. So sometimes you have to read the manual because of the fact that you can actually change parameters inside the display, like to unlock your speed or to change your pedal assist levels, stuff like that. So yeah, so it's better to just go ahead and read the manual before you start to mess with this right here. You know what I mean? I mean, you can turn it on and go, but if you want the full potential or performance out of e-bike, go ahead and read the manual. So see what it is. All right, guys, so check this out. So this is the Mukkpet Ninja, and I gotta say, the bike looks really stunning. I like the way they did the rear shock. Even though that I get on the bike, the shock is a little bit on the stiff side, but we're gonna see on the initial test. So look what we got here. So we got dual batteries, we got dual chargers, we got dual keys. Now my question is, can these 2 batteries run at the same time or run simultaneously? Another question, can I use one charger to charge one battery and it goes over to the next one? I don't know. But I believe if we do use one charger, that it's going to take a long time to charge. Both of those chargers are 3 amps apiece. So if you charge these two batteries, which are 15 amp hours apiece, so you're getting a total, if they run together, you get a total of 30 amp hours. These two batteries running in parallel. So this is so far is the biggest capacity e-bike that I tested to date. So listen, you're going to get 180 millimeter rotors. You're also getting a 750 watt hub motor in the rear. You're getting some hydraulic brakes. These are dual pistons, and they're called Titans. So I never heard of a name like that. You get a nice comfy brown seat. I like the way they did this. The brown, it actually matches the paint scheme of the frame. Also, you got plastic fenders. I'm a big fan of plastic fenders. Like I said before, metal fenders, they add weight, and plus they make noise if they're loose. So you're not going to get all that that bell ringing noise as you get with the plastic fenders. We got a nice headlight in the front. We're going to see how bright that is at night. Also, we have a front fork. Now, this fork is not adjustable, so you don't have no lockout and there's no preload adjustment. So you get what you get out of the box. You got mag wheels. You also got the Chow Gang 20 by 4 tires. Also has a reflective tape, so you actually can see this wheel at night. On this side, you got a typical Shimano derailleur. This is not an Altus or a 20. This is just, you know, the typical SIS Shimano derailleur. Also, we got the Shimano 7-speed transmission. Nice rear shock. We have 2 of those. We have a tail light right here mounted on the back. I like the way that looks right there. Then we have these dual 48 volt, 15 amp hour apiece batteries. So we have a protective cap right here for charging port, and then we have the on and off switch on both batteries, so you can actually turn them off and on. Then up here we got the M6C display. I'm familiar with these displays before, so I know exactly what you can do to adjust those. Over here we got our turn signals, and then we have a horn at the bottom. Focus. There we go. Here we go. We have our Titans hydraulic brake master cylinders. Master cylinders right there, and they feel pretty good. They are adjustable, but they're not adjustable to fly. And here we already got the Shimano shifter right here. And get that tape off right there like that. So we got a half twist throttle, palm rest, kind of rubbery a little bit, and we have this Mukkpet wrap. This like a wire wrap, you know what I mean? But it's so it has a zipper, so that's cool. So I have a zipper. Also, this display has a USB port at the bottom.
Oh, my fault. My fault, E-bike.
Oh no, you good? Keep going, man. Come on, yeah, you good? Oh boy. So yeah, man. So the Mukkpet Ninja, man, really nice. And now we're gonna go ahead and get some seat time on this thing. We're gonna take a look at the display. Actually, we're gonna be having some other riders view this e-bike as well. And then yeah, so let's go ahead and get to it. And I'm gonna be the first one to ride this bike, and let's see what's up. All right, so here we go. So we got the Mukkpet Ninja. It's ready to go. Got the dual batteries charged up. And I got the seating, not the seating, but the handlebar position adjusted to my needs as far as the position of how I'm gonna be riding this bike. So let's go ahead and get on and see how it feels for me, because I'm 6'7", and right off the rip, this bike is pretty small. It feels more like a moped than a traditional bike. So if you happen to run out of battery, which I seriously doubt it because it's a dual battery e-bike, pedaling this thing is going to be pretty difficult. You know, it's not impossible, it's just going to be difficult. So anyways, so the sitting position, the seat feels okay. It's a little bit on the firm side, feels okay. The shocks a little bit on the stiff side. I mean, the real shocks, I mean, they're pretty beefy. I mean, I believe they can support a full-fledged motorcycle, you know. So anyways, so we're gonna turn it on. I got the batteries already turned on, so we're gonna turn the bike on itself. And then we have this very common display that I've seen before on other e-bikes. So we're gonna go ahead and increase the pedal assist to 5, and we're gonna be on sport. That's what it says. And we're gonna just take off and see So right off the bat, the power, the acceleration is pretty decent. There's no lag in it. It doesn't feel like it's motorboating or anything like that. So it's a little peppy for that 750 watt hub motor. So we're taking this on the sidewalk so we can see how the suspension is, because I mentioned before the front fork is not adjustable. Look at my UPS man right here. And you see what I'm doing? So feels smooth. The seat feels real good now since I got sitting on it. But like I say, the feels more like a moped. Brake work's pretty good. These are Titans calipers. I never heard them before, but I'm pretty sure they does a good job of stopping this e-bike. So we're going to be going up a little hill. We're approaching 24 miles an hour. Now, I haven't messed with any settings on the display yet, so I'm trying to see how it is out of the box. So nice brakes. So we're going to turn right here, and then we're going to go down to the we're going to be taking a trip downhill just show you how this bike really rides. It's a little windy today. So it's pretty fast. We're getting about 31 miles an hour, 32. So it's not bad at all. Not bad, Ninja. Not bad at all. I like this. I like this. Now, this is what I like to see. As you can see, we approached 32 miles an hour. We had virtually no voltage sag. Usually when we approaching those type of speeds and we had this thing full throttle, we'll see some voltage sag on the display where it might drop a bar or two, and then when you let out the throttle, it comes back up to full. But since this thing is run on dual batteries, we have virtually no voltage sag. Maybe around about 50% we might have voltage sag, but right now we have nothing. So I'm already recommending this bike if those looking for a long range e-bike, because for one thing, the seat is not hard to the point where you're going to be taking breaks. This seat is actually comfortable enough where you can be riding it at least 10 to 15 miles with no problem. All right, come here, we'll stop. Oh yeah, now that's what I'm talking about. So what I just did there is actually, you know, if a car coming, I didn't happen to see it, but then there'll be a last second when I saw a car, you hit those brakes, the brakes was good. Now we're gonna go ahead and go across the street. So it has decent acceleration from a dead stop. I've reviewed e-bikes that Harley has virtually no acceleration whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? You got to have to wait till almost traffic clears before you can cross the street or the highway. So anyway, so we're going, go right here. I like to ride through this memorial sidewalk right here. So the frame is very comfortable. It's actually, doesn't feel like it's you know, flexing or anything like that. So, and the front forks are pretty good too, even though they're not adjustable. So, I mean, I don't think nobody's gonna be riding this bike off-roading, or I see this bike going through some light trails, you know, with a little small bumps. But anything bigger than that, then you're gonna go through some problems with the suspension. But other than that, this bike is doable on sidewalks, light trails, a little bit of off-roading. So there's no problem with the suspension as I'm seeing so far. Now we're gonna go ahead and pedal. We're gonna try to check the transmission out. So we're gonna go ahead and shift. So we're gonna pedal assist right now, and we're gonna kick it down to about 1. All right, we'll do a 0 pedal assist, and we're just gonna see how good we can pedal this thing if the battery happens to run out, you know. So now that I'm actually pedaling this thing, you can pedal this thing home. You can pedal this e-bike home if you happen to be in some type of trouble. So that's really, you know, I thought it was gonna be a little bit harder than that, but I am seeing myself compel this bike to the house. Yeah. So anyways, this thing will be able to climb hills, no problem. We can go to a hill and approach it, but I'm pretty sure this is a bike can climb with just as good as any other bike. And matter of fact, we're gonna do that right now. Yeah, it has very good acceleration. Very good acceleration. Then we're going to sidewalk. Oh yeah, still no voltage tag. Like I say, we got a total of 30 amp hours, okay? So we have these two 15 amp hour batteries running in parallel, which give us a total of 30 amp hours. So that's gonna be a pretty good range right here. This is gonna be a range e-bike, because it's gonna slice and dice through the trails and roads. That's why I call it a ninja. You ain't gonna see none of that. Now let's see how this ninja can go up this hill right here, because we have small hills here in Florida, so they're not crazy big. I wouldn't recommending this bike to go up mountains and stuff like that. You know, I see this like in urban, you know, streets and cities right here. These type of bikes. All right, we're coming around this corner right here, and we're gonna approach this little hill we got going on here to our right. Right now it's holding steady at 28.9 miles an hour. It was going 32 miles an hour because it was going downhill slightly. Okay, now we're getting to 30, 31, 32. All right, so we're going up this hill. Going up. We want to keep it around about 25. And it did. So we did a total of 25 miles an hour going up that hill. So that is very nice. Very nice, very nice. All right, we're gonna get on the sidewalk. We're gonna test the horn out right quick. Okay, so that is loud. That horn is loud. No problems right there. All right, so we're gonna stop there on this tree like always and give you some of my thoughts on this bike right quick. And then I think some test riders, they want to try this bike out and want to give their thoughts on this e-bike as well. So let's go right here to the corner. All right, let's get off of it right quick. Right off the back, the kickstand. I don't think that kickstand is adjustable. What I would do if I happen to own this bike is I would go ahead and get a kickstand just like that, that's actually adjustable, so that way you can raise the bike up almost level. So you know what I mean. So if you happen to be on some soft sand, the weight of the bike won't actually bring the bike over and fall on its side. But anyway, so what you gonna I'm gonna tell you off rip. The bike's it's a range e-bike. So this bike is going to go the distance with the dual batteries. So we got a 48 volt 15 amp battery on the rear, 48 volt 15 amp battery on the front, running in parallel. It's going to give you a total of 30 amp hours. So right now, as we rode around the park up here, that we had no voltage sag on the display, we got a nice loud horn. We're going to check out the tail light in a minute. This bike also has turn signals, so we're going to go ahead and hit our turn signals. So as you can see, I don't know if I see it on the camera, but yes, it does have a turn signal to the left. We're gonna try the right. All right, so we got the turn signal to the right. So it does have your turn signal, so it does have a headlight. We're gonna stop that, and then to activate the headlight, we just hold the hold on 1 minute. Okay, hold the plus. And there we go. So we got the headlights on. Now, I mean, we can't tell how bright it is because it's daylight. So we're gonna try that out at nighttime. But anyways, I I had my doubts on the front suspension because it wasn't adjustable. It doesn't have no lockout. But if you don't not worried about the lockout feature, then this suspension is perfect. Now the rear suspension, on the other hand, it's a little bit on the stiff side. So I mean, it'll support a heavier rider. So if you approaching like 300 plus pounds, then this suspension, the rear shocks are just right for you. Right now I'm a lightweight, so I'm at 230, so it feels a little bit stiff. But if you happen to be in some rough spots, you know what I mean, it will soak up some bumps. But I'm pretty sure that this suspension can support a heavier motorcycle type. Anyway, so you're getting 180mm rotors. You're getting some hydraulic brakes. They're made by Titan, and they work pretty good. You can actually stop in the nick of time. It's something, if you approaching danger or you happen to need to stop in a split second, you can do this on this bike. The seat is comfortable as well, and I like the brown trim, and it's the leather, and I think it's let me see, I don't know, probably real leather. Anyway, the seat's a nice touch. The transmission shifts good. There's no adjustments needed there. The palm rest feels pretty good in the hands, even though they're not even though they don't have, like, it's not really rubbery, so they feel pretty good in the hands. So yeah, and then like I said, I'm a big fan of the plastic fenders. Like I say, a lot of people like metal fenders, but hey, me personally, I like the plastic ones, you know what I mean? Like I say, they reduce weight and they don't make as noise, because I did have e-bikes in the past that had metal fenders, and if they get loose or something breaks, they're making a lot of noise going down the road, and that's pretty annoying to me. So anyways, yeah, so that is my thoughts on the Mukkpet Ninja. It's a pretty decent bike. I give it a thumbs up, to tell you the truth, you know what I mean? 2 thumbs up. For one thing, I think the one thing that's going for big is the dual batteries. It's a range extended e-bike, so that's going for off rip, so you can go pretty far with this e-bike. Anyway, so we're going to conclude this, go back to the house, and then we're going to get some more thoughts from other test riders as well. All right, so let's go. How you liking the Mukkpet? Just put on.
A lot better now.
Huh?
I like it now.
Yeah.
It's just always the seat came narrow right here.
Oh yeah.
But it's so big, it's thick.
You know, you can have Boss Custom on the guy that make my battery bag. He can make you a new seat. He can make you a custom seat for that Ninja right there.
I could probably make one.
Oh yeah, okay.
But yeah, he can make one.
Yeah.
I put my name in it.
Right, he can do that. All right, so that is it on the Mukkpet Ninja. Now, what happened is that we happened to go to Orlando. We did a group ride. We actually brought the Mukkpet Ninja up there, and it was a choice between this or her original bike, which is the E-bikeguy engine Pro 2. I think that's what it is. I forgot. But anyway, so she chose the Mukkpet Ninja, and she pretty much said that she's glad she did, because of the fact that this Ninja is pretty fast. It is really fast. She got up to about 32 miles an hour, which was really good on the group ride. We was doing about 14 to 15 miles an hour, but some of the straightaways we had to give it a little bit of throttle, and she was impressed. The only thing that she didn't really like was the seat was just a little too hard. Other than that, everything was spot on. So she definitely going to be riding this a lot more, and you're probably going to be seeing this bike on more reviews and videos that we're going to be doing from the time being. Anyway, so you're getting a good bike. You're getting a fast bike for one thing, and you're getting a more compact e-bike, and it's a little bit tall. I would say at least for a 20-inch e-bike, the frame stature is a little tall. She had a little bit of trouble getting on the bike, you know. But other than that, it's a dual battery. Has a really good range. The motor, the 750 watt motor, is very powerful, and it has 180mm rotors, and they're hydraulics. You really can't go wrong with this e-bike. So all around good. Like I say, the only difference, like I say, the seat is just a little bit uncomfortable for her, but other than that, it was everything else was good. So I mean, nice bright headlight, and the display was nice touch. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's all she really needs, you know what I'm saying? Just a nice integrated display. And we was rocking one battery, and we forgot to turn both of the batteries on, and it still had range. We did 12 miles on this e-bike, and it did exceptionally well. Anyway, so I'm gonna have a link in the description where you can purchase this bike. I give it a thumbs up. It's a good bike. I recommend it if y'all looking for a long range e-bike with speed. Okay. So anyways, I'm gonna conclude this review for now, and I have more reviews coming up soon. This is the review of the Mukkpet Ninja, and this is the e-bike guy. I'll see y'all in the next one.